Like most nerds, I am into ttrpgs, aka tabletop role-playing games, especially D&D. That was kind of my gateway drug into the whole ttrpg world. But I've also always really enjoyed apocalypse stuff. So when I stumbled upon a game that was a mixture of both, it's a ttrpg that's set in any kind of post-apocalypse that you set it in, I knew I had to play it. Now, I decided to sit down with my mom and play this, and that's what this video is. So, let's get into it. Okay, welcome to Post After the Apocalypse.
So I just want to throw this out there. If you hear any like panting or anything like that, my Saint Bernard's sitting on my lap while we're playing, and she's loud. So there's
Excuses. um, so the only experience you've had with TTRPGs, which is tabletop role-playing games, is you played D&D with me one time, but I modified it to be zombies.
Yes.
So this is
and our Zombicide game.
Yes, but Zombicide's not a TTRPG.
Oh.
But yes, the closest thing you would have played to something like this would probably be Zombicide.
Which I absolutely love that game.
Yes. And so, this is, like I said, it's a system called Post After the Apocalypse, and we are specifically using it for zombies. So it currently has the Stomp skills, which are Scavenge, Tough, Oration, Mechanical, and Psyche. And those have sub-skills. So do you want to tell us about your character?
My name is Ren. I'm in the zombie apocalypse. My other name is Mom. But my girl owned a bakery and bookshop in the Smoky Mountains, and she has a cabin in the mountains. And her husband owned a weapon shop, like a gun shop, right next to her bookstore. And I am stuck in the middle of nowhere on a farm, trying to get back to my cabin.
Because the way this game works is it already starts after the apocalypse, so you don't have to go through the awkward figuring stuff out phase of shooting zombies in the head, like figuring out that's how you kill them and stuff like that. It just starts having already established that whatever apocalypse is happening, and the system is supposed to work for any kind of apocalypse.
So, under Stomp, I picked, under Scavenge, I've got Bushcraft and Salvage, and then under Psyche, I've got Logic. And those are my three that I start with. And then my tag, I picked Sturdy. So when I attack someone, it's one less armor for them.
No.
No.
That's what Heavy does on your weapons. Sturdy gives you one armor when you're unarmored.
Well, you put -1 armor. That's why I thought it was.
No, I put -1 armor. It's supposed to be like a dash.
I thought it was negative.
No, you're good.
Okay.
So then, if you look down here in the bottom left of your character sheet, it says your armor's 1.
Okay.
And then your defense is 8, which is what someone has to roll to hit you.
Okay.
But then when they actually do damage, you subtract the armor from however much damage they did.
And when we start out...
And damage is called scars in this game. You gain stars instead of taking damage or losing HP. You gain scars.
Yes. And so, I had actually told Dawson that I wanted to have a crossbow as my weapon, but you don't start out with anything cool like that. So, I started out with a weapon that can be improvised, right?
Yes.
So, I started out with a cleaver, which means I can have a second weapon.
And improvise. So each weapon in this game has 3 tags, and it's basically just like special abilities that the weapons get on top of the other things they have. So, like your cleaver, what does it have?
Heavy, improvised, and bleed.
So heavy weapons do 1 more damage. They
ignore 1 armor.
Yes. So if you're attacking someone with 1 armor, you would do full damage instead of subtracting 1 from your thing.
And then improvised.
Which is your weapon breaks if you get a total failure, which is like a nat 1, is what you would call it in like D&D.
And then bleed weapons inflict bleed 1 on a step-up roll.
Which means they bleed 1 scar each turn. They add 1 scar each turn until the bleeding is addressed.
And then each weapon has scars, so the cleaver does 2.
Yes.
Reach is 1.
Which reach is melee combat range. So you can do 1 adjacent square to you. Diagonals count as 2 squares, so you can't like attack diagonally.
Okay. And then range on my cleaver, the range is 0.
Yes, range is like if you have a gun, it's the range of the gun, or if you have a throwing knife, it's the range of that. So ones that have 0 range, you can still throw. They're just not designed for it. So
I can throw my frying pan at somebody's head.
Yes, and it could still do damage, but it's not designed for that. So you have to roll higher to actually like hit.
So since my first weapon I picked was cleaver, and it's improvised, I could pick a second weapon that was improvised
Yes.
too. And honestly, the starting weapons, there wasn't anything that wasn't improvised that was so good, like I had to have it. There wasn't anything that I felt like I absolutely had to have that was just one. And Dawson said because these are melee weapons, I can have both of them kind of equipped at the same time.
No, not because they're melee. They're one-handed.
Well, that's what I meant.
So at the bottom it tells you
there we go.
It tells you whether they're one or two-handed, and it tells you their noise level, and the noise level is how much attention they draw whenever you're using them.
So my second weapon I picked is a frying pan, and I just thought that was hilarious that you can have a frying pan. So, but you can also like my frying pan. It says I can upgrade it, like add nails to it, or I don't remember what else it said.
Yeah, because it has the moddable thing, which you can upgrade any weapon in this game. So like you could upgrade your cleaver somehow, but moddable means that you don't have to roll to do a simple upgrade. So a simple upgrade is the easiest kind of upgrade, so it'd be like driving nails through a bat or covering it in barbed wire. And you could do the same thing with the frying pan, put some nails through it, or wrap it in barbed wire, or I think there's another example in the description.
Adding weight to the end of the hammer.
Yeah.
Adding weight to the end or hammering nails through.
Yeah, so you could like pour concrete in like the actual like curved part.
And I think it's so funny because it says depending on what you're tangled up in, and the frying pan's what she used in the movie Tangled.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on purpose. I'm sure it was.
I don't know.
But I think it's funny. So, yeah. So that's my character.
Okay, so the starting weapons you pick from is crowbar, knife, which is different than cleaver, because a cleaver is heavy and stuff, and a knife is not. So cleaver actually does more damage. Baseball bat and revolver, I think that was it, wasn't it?
Pipe and chain.
So revolver, chain, and pipe are the other ones, which the chain, the pipe, and the revolver all have and knife all have clue references on the back.
That's funny.
So I think that tangled is probably intentional.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole reason I picked it, so, I'm a dork. But it's okay.
So what I was going to say about
I've never played anything like this except for the one time we played D&D. So there's probably going to be lots of dumb questions this time.
No dumb questions. So the whole thing with broken is it negates all other tags. So it like does away with like heavy and all that, and your item is no longer a weapon until you repair it.
Okay.
But there's no weapons that you got to choose from that have this, but like if you get a broken bottle, that would be a weapon that has a shatter, which is similar to broken, except when it shatters, it is like broken forever. There's no fixing it.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, so the way that sub-skills work, like Mom said she had certain skills under other ones, those you roll an additional d6 to whatever this is. It doesn't matter what your stomp skill is at, you roll a d6 for each sub-skill. And that acts as like a second die. So if you get max on the d6, it counts as the max that you can get on your regular die, unless your regular die is lower than the d6, in which case it counts as a d6. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, so for example, in mechanical you only have a d4. If you had chemistry, which you didn't take as a skill, but if you had taken that as a skill, you roll a d4 and a d6.
Okay.
If you get a 5 or 6 on the d6, that's higher than a d4, so you would take that.
Okay.
If you get like a 1 on the d6 and then a 4 on the mechanical, that mechanical one, when you roll the highest on a skill die, because there's skills and sub-skills, so sub-skills is a d6, skills is the stomp. When you roll max on a skill die, it counts as a partial success, which means you hit the mark for whatever you're trying to do. So even if you're attacking a zombie and they have like 8 defense and you only roll a d4 and you get 4, that's the highest number on the die, so that still counts as an 8.
Okay, gotcha.
But if you roll if you roll the max on both, so if you roll the d6, okay, so your psyche is at a d6, and your logic is a sub-skill you took, so you roll 2 d6s. If you get 6 on both, that actually counts as a step up. So it counts as 1 step higher than whatever you were trying to reach. So if their defense was 8, it would be it would be like you had rolled a 10.
Okay.
And that like allows you to inflict a bleed with your cleaver, and it can do extra damage and stuff.
We're just gonna have to play.
I know.
I have a question. You've got our map set out.
Yes.
Why are there no zombies?
Because I haven't put them out yet.
Okay.
You're not aware of any at the moment.
Okay.
Did you say you're trying to get home?
Yes.
So she
I
was.
want to get back to my dog.
Yeah, she was teaching a cooking class in the big city whenever the zombie apocalypse broke out. So that has already happened. She's escaped the city. That will happen pre-campaign. Like, that is just something that is in the history. So she's now out in the country trying to get back up the mountain to where her shop is.
My puppy.
Yeah.
My puppy. He wouldn't let me bring my puppy with me.
That's because I don't know how pets work in this system. Give me an awareness roll.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay. So you have your skills. So, Psyche has skills underneath it, so your sub-skill is awareness. So you don't have awareness, so you just roll your Psyche die.
Okay.
If you had awareness, you'd roll that and a d6, but you just have... you didn't take awareness, so you just roll your Psyche die.
I got a 5.
Okay, so give me 1 second. You notice it's mysteriously quiet, and you haven't seen a zombie for a few miles, which seems odd to you.
You're scaring me with my frying pan.
And you see a tractor and a truck sitting outside of this house, and as you look around, you see tracks on the ground. It looks like the truck has left
Ooh.
recently and came back.
Okay.
And you're aware that zombies do not know how to drive cars.
Okay. So what do I do with my 5?
That's, you rolled awareness and you passed because it was a simple roll, which is simple roll, you just have to beat 4.
Oh, okay. So now what? It's zombies' turns, right?
There's no zombies. It's your turn until you run into combat or anything. So what would you like to do?
I don't know.
That's up to you.
Roll again?
For what? What do you want to do here? It's whatever you want to do. It's not like Skyrim where you get specific quests. It's kind of just...
I want to go check out the house.
Okay.
But I'm scared to go check out the house, because what if there's zombies in there?
Well, do you want to sneak?
I don't have sneak.
It doesn't matter. You have tough, so you could still roll sneak. And that's a d8.
And what's... The 2 down here doesn't mean anything, right?
That's the step that your skill's at. So all your skills start at 0.
But that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm rolling.
No. Let me say this, though. All your skills start at 0, and you get 5 points to put into skills. So you put 2 points into scavenge, so it's at a d8. You put 2 into tough, so it's at a d8. You put 0 into oration, so it's at a d4. You put 0 into mechanical, so it's at a d4. And you put 1 into psyche, so it's at a d6.
Okay. So we're going to go for whatever I just said. Stealth.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay. So,
I'm not very stealthy.
No. That is actually Yes, that's a 1. So that actually is a critical failure.
Oh no.
So, as you're making your way towards the house, you pass too close to the tractor and something gets caught on it. We'll say your frying pan, it bangs off the side of the metal really loud.
Oh.
And you take 1 stress. So in this game, there's stress and scars. Stress is... start here. And
Start where?
right here.
Why?
Because your psyche's at a d6.
Gotcha.
So you took 1 stress. Oh yeah, and there's also resources. You start with 2 resources. Which resources are just like... They're nothing specific. They can be whatever you need for the situation. So they can be food or water or gasoline or bullets or whatever
I would like to wrap my frying pan in bubble wrap.
Well, that's not... that's not what I mean. What resources do is basically...
I was just kidding.
I know, but I'm just going to explain this for people. What resources do, you can burn 1 to remove a stress or scar, because if you hit the bottom of stress or scar, you don't technically die in the game, you just gain a negative benefit that's like a permanent negative benefit if you completely run out. But like right now, your psyche's at a d6, but if you take 3 more, you will be at level 0 in it, so it will drop to a d4 until you relieve some stress.
Okay.
And then your scars, you have a d8, so your scars start here at level 2. And then whenever you take enough, you would go down to level 1. and then if you take enough, you'd go down to level 0, and it'd reduce it from a D8 to a D6 and then to a D4.
And for people listening, there's 3 at each level.
Yes.
So I would have to get 3 scars to drop down to level 1, and then 3 more to drop.
4. Because
Well,
even if
yeah,
you take
but right.
even if you take 3, you're still at level 1.
Right.
Until you take a 4th, and then you go into the 3 in level
Okay,
0, so
right.
it drops
That's
to a D4.
Kind of what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
You
but
explained it better than I did.
And then you have 8 inventory slots, which 2 of yours right now are filled up with the cleaver and the frying pan, but you have 2 resources. So I'm guessing if your frying pan clanged off the tractor, you probably froze.
Yes.
Okay. You took 1 stress. Yeah, you took 1 stress. So, like, if you're like, I'm gonna remove that stress, you can burn a resource
Okay.
to get rid of that stress.
I guess I'll do that.
And every time you take a stress or a scar, mark an experience. Because that's how you level up in this game, is by making errors.
And just start here.
Yes. So there's 3 in this. There's also 3 in each. It doesn't matter. I think that's just to format it so it looks like the stress and scars. It's just whenever you get to 18, you get to pick a positive tag.
Okay.
And
So the 3, like the 3 and then the 6, they don't matter. It's just when you get to the end.
I think that's just to match those.
Okay.
Because look, it doesn't have any levels or anything.
Right.
So it's just whenever you reach 18, you get a tag.
15.
15. Okay. So, yeah, your pan banged off. So
He's picking on me, people.
you rolled a 1.
What did you roll?
So
What did you roll?
I rolled.
What did you roll?
You don't get to know.
Well, don't they need to know?
They'll know.
Okay. You rolled something bad for me.
So yeah, I did. So as your pan bangs off of this, you kind of hear some commotion coming from the house, and then you feel a bullet rip into your shoulder
Shooting me.
because they rolled a critical. So you take 2 scars. So 1, 2.
And what is this based off of? Why am I starting here? My
Because your tough is
okay.
a D8. Yep. And you're now bleeding. So until you address it, you're losing 1 scar every round.
Well, I think I'm gonna address it.
Okay. It's what is your toughness is a D8.
Mm-hmm.
So you would go first in this situation because they have a lower toughness than you.
So I can't use a resource.
To burn a scar?
Yeah.
You can use it to
No,
burn
to
it.
stop my bleeding.
Not to stop your bleeding.
Okay.
That you have to make a successful medicine check.
So what do I have to do? Roll an 8?
It's medicine, which is just a
Oh.
D4 for you.
What do I have to roll?
A 4.
A 1.
So you take 1 stress and you did not stop the bleeding. So you have 1 more action on your turn, so you can try that again, you can move, you
Try
can...
that again.
Okay. 3.
Getting closer.
So you don't take any stress or anything, but you're still bleeding, so
Okay.
it's their turn now. So after their turn, you'll take 1 scar.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
How
How do I get more resources?
That's what salvage is for. You make a salvage roll to find resources.
So I can do that at any time on my turn.
Yes, but you probably don't want to do it in the middle of a fight.
Well, no, but I just meant like
Yeah.
freaking shot me.
Okay. So that shot came from in the house. And then as you're standing there,
Is that a person or a zombie?
a person.
Okay, I thought so.
2 people come out the front door. One of them looks to have a baseball bat with nails driven through it, and the other one looks to have a lead pipe. Or a pipe, like a metal pipe.
Picking on. Okay, so I have to take another scar, right?
Yes, and then it's your turn and you have 2 actions.
So I'm gonna use a resource to get rid of a scar.
Okay,
Is that what you would do?
that's up to you.
Is that a smart thing to do?
Yeah, and that doesn't count as an action.
Oh.
That's just free.
So okay, on oration there's empathy.
Empathy is reading people.
Oh, I don't want that.
What do you want to do?
I want to tell him not to shoot me again.
That would be a convince roll.
Okay, so D4. So what? I need a 4?
Yeah, this would just be a simple one.
2.
Okay. What do you say?
Please don't shoot me. I'm not a zombie.
They say, we know you're not, and then move closer.
Jeez. I want to go hide under the tractor, please.
Okay.
How do I stop my bleeding?
You have to make a successful medicine check.
And that means I have to roll a 4.
Or if you end combat, like once you're out of combat, you automatically stop bleeding. Since we're playing just you, I'm gonna rule it that way, so you don't just bleed out.
Alright, I'm gonna try to convince them again.
Okay. So you take 1 stress, and they say you're gonna look pretty above the mantelpiece.
Jeez, you're mean.
It's not me, it's the guys. Okay.
You're the DM, you're the mean one.
And you notice that they're both wearing skull masks. Okay, so, the first guy is gonna swing at you with his pipe. And he misses once. It like whips past you and he drops the pipe on the ground by accident.
Heck
He swings
yeah.
too hard and drops it. It slams into the side of the tractor and a resounding boom goes out again.
We're not very good at the zombie apocalypse stuff. We should know to be quiet by now.
And then he's gonna try to hit you again, and he misses again. So it is now the other guy's turn. They're only rolling a d6 to hit you because they both just have a d6 in tough. You have a 8. Actually, you should have only taken 1. You should have taken 1 less scar earlier because you have 1 armor.
Oh, so I can
Wait,
another
never
one.
mind. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Because or the revolver ignores 2 armor. So no,
okay.
sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Okay, so the second guy's gonna try to attack, but they have to roll a 6 to hit you. That's the only thing they can roll to hit
why
you.
are we rolling dice twice?
Because they each get 2 actions, just like you.
Oh, so every bad guy gets 2 actions, not just together.
Somewhat.
Okay.
Hordes are different.
Oh,
If there's like a horde of zombies, it acts different than if there's like an individual zombie.
Okay. So I mean the guy in the house gets a turn too?
Yeah.
Kill me, Smalls.
Okay, so this guy, he swings at you twice and misses both times. By the way,
that, Negan.
the reason the guy dropped a pipe, Negan has a barb bat, not a nail bat.
Close enough.
But the reason he dropped the pipe is because he rolled a 1.
Oh, gotcha.
The guy in the house is going to fire at you twice, and both go way over your head.
Thank you for being bad guys. Bad at being bad guys.
And you took shelter under the tractor, right?
No, I said
Okay.
I wanted to.
What'd you end up doing then?
Nothing. I talked to him twice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna try to... Okay, so I'm gonna try to fight them.
Which is brawl,
Okay,
which is under tough.
okay, so I just roll my d8.
Yes.
What do I need to be able to do something good?
Their tough is a d6, so you have to roll a 6 or higher.
8.
Okay, so that's actually with a step up. So what that means is that you they're now what were you attacking with, your pan or your cleaver?
Oh,
Because that's important.
my cleaver.
Okay, so they're now bleeding,
Okay,
and they take what's the scars?
2.
So they actually take double damage
Ooh.
because you rolled a step up. So they take 4 damage.
It doesn't matter that we ignore 1 armor. Do they have any armor?
No.
Okay.
So we're gonna say you hit this first guy for what did I say? 4 damage, and he's now bleeding.
Yeah.
He looks pretty hurt. You like cleaved off his hand,
Yeah, buddy.
and this is the guy that had the lead pipe
Okay.
or the pipe. So you get 1 more action.
So, sorry, I'm backing up for just a minute. I need to give myself another scar, though, right?
Yeah, you should have. Yeah,
But I can't do anything about it.
because you
or
have no
I-
resources right now.
Okay.
You can try to mend your wound while you're standing here.
I'd rather not. Let's attack the other guy.
Okay.
A 4.
Okay. So that is not going to hit. So you miss the second time.
Okay.
But it's not like you don't hurt yourself or drop your weapon or anything.
So, my weapons, my roll doesn't change based on my weapons, right? It's just based on this.
It's only based off of your
and
tough.
then what they are.
Yes.
Okay.
So their
Gotcha.
tough is a 6, so you have to beat a 6.
Gotcha. So what is this guy's tough now?
It dropped to, I was about to roll for him.
So it's a 3?
4.
A 4.
Like it dropped to a D4, which is, it's at step 0 now. Or level 0, whatever you want to call it.
So it says on the cleaver, bleed weapons inflict bleed 1 on a step up roll.
Yes, so he's bleeding. But he won't take damage until after this round ends.
Okay, so he's bleeding and he got 2.
He'll take 1 damage.
So, okay, so the 2 scars, that's why he's at a 4, not a 6.
He took 4 scars. Which is
Why?
why he's at a 4. Because you rolled a step up.
Okay,
So you do
gotcha,
double damage when you roll a
gotcha,
step
gotcha,
up.
gotcha.
Which I am gonna say, I actually did do the gun wrong, because he didn't get a step up, so you shouldn't have been bleeding. But I already said it,
Oh.
so I'm sorry, that was a mistake on my part. And then we're just gonna say you're not bleeding anymore, because I forgot that he wasn't supposed to make you bleed. So
Okay,
we're just
good.
gonna call that a mistake on my part. And you should have only taken 1 damage from the gun, because it does half damage if you meet their thing.
So then I should only have 2 scars.
Yeah, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna roll with it.
Okay. You just want me to be down a level.
No, I don't. I was actually keeping it so you would keep the experience.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. This guy's gonna attack twice, and he hits both times. And he doesn't have any weapon on him, so he's just using his fists.
Well, he only
So-
has 1 fist left.
That's true. So he punches you twice with his left fist, and does a total of 2 damage. Okay.
Not very fun.
So your tough is now...
Oh wait, does
At a
my
D6.
armor do any good?
Yes, your armor would... Actually, he does no damage. He punches you twice and nothing happens. You shrug it off.
And why is that?
Because he only did 1 damage both times.
Gotcha.
Both
okay.
hits.
Okay.
So that would remove 2 experience, right? Okay. Sorry. I'm new to this game too. Okay.
And I knew
so-
I would have lots of questions, so...
Yeah. And I played this once, and I played it with my little sister's boyfriend once. He did say, this is more fun than D&D. Which I think that's the only TTRPG he's played. Actually, I know for a fact that's the only other TTRPG he's played. But, okay, so that guy went, so it's that guy's turn.
I don't like that guy. He's mean. Oh, no, wait. The guy with the gun's the one I don't like.
He misses both times, and he actually swings a little too hard and hits his buddy, and his buddy dies.
Oh, yay.
Because he rolled a 1.
I'm not supposed to cheer when people die, but yay!
So his buddy is now dead. And 2 more gunshots from in the house. And one of them hits you for 1 damage. Okay. So your tough is now at a D6.
Well, we're gonna try to brawl with this guy again.
Okay.
So what is he at? He's still at a D6?
Yeah, because you haven't hit him yet.
So what do I have to roll?
You have to
If he's at a D6 and I'm rolling a D6, what?
roll a 6.
A 1.
So you take 1 stress. And don't forget to add your experience. You should have 2 more. And then he
Can I
you got a
pick up
1.
the lead pipe?
Yeah, but I mean it's not very much different than your other 2 weapons, but yeah.
Well, I didn't mean like. I was just asking like if something like that happens, could I?
Yes. And okay, so the way it works is that would count as your action though.
Yeah.
Picking up a
I
pipe would count
figured,
as an
yeah.
action. Sheathing a weapon or pulling out a weapon does not count as an action, but if you try to do both in one turn, that is an action. So you
Okay.
can't like put your cleaver up and pull out the frying pan if you don't already have both in your hands.
Gotcha.
You can unsheath both at the same time or put both away, and that's not an action. It's just if you try to put one away and then take one out on the same turn. Okay.
So I have 1 more action left.
Yes. And yeah, you just completely missed with your... What were you using?
My frying pan.
So your frying pan is now broken until you fix it. I'm gonna say the guy put his bat up and it hit off of it, and there's a big... The screws came loose and the head fell off, so now you just have a handle.
You're no fun. I liked my frying pan. Alright, let's try to attack him again.
Okay.
See if I can lose my cleaver. 3.
Okay, so you miss, and it is now his turn. He got 2 1s. So I'm gonna say he drops the nail bat on his foot, and nail goes straight through his foot, and he takes. And I'll say he takes 3 damage because that's how much the nail bat does.
So he's down to a 3, right?
He's down to a D4.
Okay.
No, he would not be yet. He needs to take 1 more hit to be down to a D4.
Oh, okay. So how's
But he got 2 1s, so the second one he pulls it out and that does 3 more damage. So he would die.
Yeah.
So he drops the nail bat on his foot and then pulls it out, and the blood spurts out so fast he passes out.
You're just making this easy because it's me.
No, I'm not. He rolled 2 1s. I could show it to you. Okay.
Gun guy. I should have ran and hid behind the tractor.
I know. So he's gonna shoot at you twice. He misses both times. They just over your head.
So I want to hide behind the tractor, so what would that be?
Nothing, that's just movement.
Oh,
So
okay.
your movement right now, your tough's at a 6 right now, so you can only move 3 squares at the moment. So 1, 2, 3 is about all you could do.
What's that?
You have 1 more action though, so you could move more, or you can try to roll and hope to get something higher on the D6 to move. Instead of just moving the 3, roll a D6 instead to see how far you could move.
So
or no,
would...
it'd be 4. It'd be 4 because the average is 3.5, so you actually can move 4. So you would be fully behind the tractor.
Okay, cool. Now what am I gonna do though? Throw my cleaver through the window?
Well, there's a barn behind you. There's the tractor.
Ooh, can I drive the tractor?
Give me an awareness roll.
Why?
Just give me an awareness roll,
Why?
which is a D6, to see if the keys are in it.
A 3.
You don't see the keys anywhere inside the tractor.
Okay. That's because they're on the ground by my foot.
Do you want to try to, like?
That was my 2 turns, right?
Oh yeah. So he's going to fire at you again, but he's going to step down because you're in cover. So he only rolls D4s.
Okay.
And
He got a 4.
he got 2 4s. So you take 1. No. You take 0 damage as the tractor absorbs the blow, because your armor blocks 1,
Cool.
and it would only do 1 because he met your armor class.
Okay.
So 2 more bullets bury themselves in the side of the tractor. So do you want to try to like hotwire the tractor? That'd be engineering, which you only have a D4 for.
Yeah, let's try. I don't do very well with my D4 though. A 1.
Yeah, so
I electrocute myself.
you add a stress, so your psyche is now at a D4.
Ew.
Add one experience, and you don't know what you're doing. You get in there and you're messing with the wires and you electrocute yourself, but you don't actually do any damage.
Okay, let's
You get
try
one
to
more.
do that again.
Okay.
A 3.
Okay, so you just don't know what you're doing.
Do I stress myself?
No, that's only if you roll a 1.
Okay.
So he's gonna shoot at. He's actually gonna move outside to try to get a better shot at you, and then he's gonna shoot once. I rolled the wrong die. He's gonna hit, but he doesn't do any damage because he meets your thing.
Cool.
So, what are you wearing right now?
Pajamas?
I mean, your character. What is Ren wearing?
Jeans and a t-shirt, but she's got a not a bulletproof vest, but like a leather vest on that would stop some damage.
So we're gonna say the bullet like grazes your leather,
Okay.
but it doesn't actually hit you.
So I am going to try to. So what do I roll? I'm sorry. What do I roll for moving? Just a 6?
Yet right now, yes, because you've taken so many scars. Or you can just move 4 per action, or you can try to roll and get higher.
So we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Man, I don't have anything to get him with.
You are near the back wagon or whatever for that tractor. You could scavenge in it, and if you find some resources, you could heal.
Let's do that. So salvage.
Yes.
And this doesn't affect this, right?
No.
I'm
So this
still
is,
at
I think this is the first time you're rolling a skill you have. So you roll a d8 and a d6.
Okay. An 8 and a 2.
Okay, so the 2 doesn't matter, the 8 does, and that's the max on the die. So you find 3 resources.
Heck yes!
Um,
So I moved, and then okay, cool.
yeah, that's your turn. You can burn resources now if you want to.
Oh, I can.
Yes.
I want to take my stress up.
Okay. So your psyche die is back up to a d6 because it was at a d4.
And I want to take my scars up.
Just 1 each.
Yeah.
Okay. So your tough die is back at a d8. It was at a d6.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not. You decided I'm not bleeding, right?
No.
Okay.
That was a mistake on my part.
Okay.
So he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're still behind the wagon, so he's gonna have trouble hitting you. And he misses, and one of the bullets kind of ricochets and grazes his arm. He goes, crap! And takes 1 damage.
So we're gonna 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and then I'm sorry. What broke? My frying pan broke.
Yes. So you just have your cleaver.
And that is that tough?
Yes. Every weapon is tough.
And I'm on a D8 again.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna see if I can punch this guy's legs. Oh, I got a 6. Oh,
Okay.
Wait, I didn't roll a D8. I
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
a D6. I was so excited too. A 5.
That's still... Actually, that wouldn't hit him. You have to roll a 6.
Now I'm
So-
standing right in front of him with his gun.
So he's gonna fire at you again, and this time he's not disadvantaged because you don't have. Wait, you. Oh yeah, you moved and then attacked, so that was your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. He misses completely. Just
Did you roll twice? Does he not get 2 rolls?
no, he should. You're right. He moved last turn and it threw me off. He misses both times. He got a 5 and a 3.
So, I'm sorry for you guys listening to this because I keep asking the same thing. So, he could only hit me with a 6?
Yes.
Okay. So, I am going to move here
Okay.
and try to steal the truck.
Okay. Give me an awareness roll.
3.
You don't see any keys in here.
That's end of my turn, right? Because I moved.
Yeah. So his turn.
Stupid. I should have moved farther.
He's gonna step back towards the house and yell into the house for more people. So 2 more guys come out. Yeah, they're all wearing skull masks.
And they don't have a turn now.
Yeah,
since
their
I
turn
just
was
got
coming
out there.
outside. So you're still right next to the truck.
So we're gonna try to hotwire the truck.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have better luck than I did the tractor. A freaking 1.
So you take 1 stress and it's like looking at an alien language. You have no idea what you're doing.
What is this back here? Is this a building?
Yeah, it's like a shed.
Well, we're gonna go hide in the shed.
Okay. It's not like enclosed. It's like a
Oh well,
It's
shit!
just-
I don't want that then.
yeah. It's just like a top.
I can't get into the barn. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. You can make another awareness roll on the truck.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm not very mechanically inclined. I should have picked a 3.
So you still don't find anything. You even like pull down both
Visors.
visors and don't find anything. But You're inside the truck,
Oh, okay.
we'll say.
Cool.
Okay.
So now I have a guy against me that's got like a battering ram.
No, that's not actually what they have. That's
Oh.
just, those are just the figures I'm
Oh.
using. And that's a minigun.
Oh.
What they actually have, the one guy has a sword and a shield, the other guy has a minigun, but that's not what they... We're gonna say the one guy has a candlestick, and the other one has a knife.
Which guy has the candlestick?
We'll say he has the candlestick. The guy with the minigun has a candlestick. Bat and the lead pipe are still on the ground over here.
Oh crap! I forgot about those.
So
before you take your turn, how do I fix my frying pan?
you have to make a successful gadgetry roll,
Okay.
which it's just a D4. You just have to get a 4.
Can I get these up?
Yes. When you level up. So when you level up, you can either choose a tag or you can choose to up one of these skills.
So do you mean like down here on the experience?
Yes.
When I get all the way to
when
the
you hit
end?
15 experience.
Okay. I want that one up. I'm pointing at my mechanical. I want it
Yeah.
to be higher than a D4.
I don't know what I'm coughing about. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna say you're in the truck. Gun guy's gonna run back inside because he doesn't like how close you got to him earlier.
What's he gonna do with his candlestick?
Nothing. They use their full turns for movement.
So do I have to get out of the truck to fight them? Or can I fight them?
You can fight from inside the truck because they're one space.
So we're gonna roll my D8 with my cleaver.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go for dude with the knife.
Okay.
7.
So this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna hit him. And how much does your cleaver do?
2.
2. Okay.
And bleed.
So he takes 2
Oh,
damage.
no, wait. Bleed on a step up roll. And
It
it
just-
ignores 1 armor.
Okay, so he just takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Or 2 scars.
Okay.
And you get 1 more.
And how many scars does he have before he's dead?
He's D6, so you need 4 more.
So what did you have me do when I was trying to start the truck? Or the tractor?
I had you roll
This one?
engineering, which is mechanical.
We're gonna try that one more time.
Okay.
I don't like the D4s.
So you're trying to hotwire the truck.
3.
So you don't get it. You just got wires hanging down. Okay, so these guys are both gonna attack. And since you're up in the truck and they're trying to attack you like through the like open door slot, I'm gonna step them down. So the guy with the knife goes to stab you, and it goes into the seat instead, and he's having trouble getting it out. And then the second guy, what did he have?
Candlestick.
Candlestick. He bops you with it real good in the back of the head, and you take 2 scars. And then as he swings through, he like smacks his hand.
These guys are klutzy.
Yeah, he like smacks his hand, like rams it into the steering wheel really hard because he rolled a 1. Okay.
Okay, so my scars went up. I got that, but my stress, does it change?
No.
Okay.
Gun guy's hiding inside, so that's their turns. It's your turn again. He can't get a shot at you when you're in the truck.
So if I move 4, then picking up his weapon would be my second turn, right? If I move
Yes.
and then pick up
Yes.
his weapon. I'm gonna try to take out...
Well, picking up a weapon would not.
Okay.
Unless you are... Okay. Your frying pan broke.
Yes.
We can say the frying pan was like on your back or whatever. You put it there earlier because you're not just going to carry a broken one.
Right.
So we'll say that is like you're equipping this turn.
Okay.
So picking it up is fine.
And
I forgot your frying pan broke.
what
You
did,
can't like hold 3 weapons at
Right.
once. So
what did this guy have?
that was the guy with the pipe. The other guy had a yeah, which is a 2-handed weapon. So that one would be your turn because you have to put your cleaver away and pick it up. Well, you can go and pick it up. You just can't use it this turn, or like
Right.
put it out.
I'm gonna go after this guy with the knife again.
Are you sure you don't want to run over there? And it's up to you. But if you run over there and grab the lead pipe, I'll also, as part of your action, you can also roll salvage on the body.
But then the dude with the gun can get to me.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Do what you want to do.
Okay, so there's one move.
Okay.
So I need.
So you pick up the lead pipe.
Yes.
And then roll salvage, which is scavenge, so it's a D8.
7.
Okay. So you find the keys. You find keys on him, but you don't know whether they're the tractor or the truck. Give me a knowledge roll to see if you would know. Or give me a logic roll to see if you can try to figure it out based off the way the key's shaped and stuff. So which one do you want to do?
A 1.
Well, which one did you want to do? Logic, because you have logic?
Yeah. Oh.
So you can roll an additional D6.
Okay.
But you already rolled 1, and it was a 1.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're just gonna do that then. A 1.
Okay. So,
I'm stupid when it comes to mechanical stuff.
you could not... They look like keys. And you take 1 stress. You're thinking so hard about this, you're like, oh, which
I'm not
keys?
gonna mark my stress, I'm just gonna use my...
Okay, that works. She's burning she's
but
burning a resource to remove a stress.
But then I do get an
You still get the experience. Okay, there's the pipe.
So, pipe is blunt.
Yes.
So I can do lethal or non-lethal.
Yes. Conductor. Or
Highly
conductive.
perceptible to electrification. Modable.
Moddable.
No skill check required to add a simple upgrade.
Yeah, so you could wrap it in barbed wire or put nails through it, something like that. Conductive just means like, basically if you roll a 1, I can be like, oh yeah, it hits something in the car, like a loose wire that electrocutes you through the pipe or something.
So scars for this one are 2, reach is 1, range is 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have these 2.
Okay. And then you rolled a 7 for your... Yeah, you got the keys, everything. So that's your full turn. So that guy's gonna move. And that guy's gonna move. And that's gonna be their turns.
How come they don't get 2 turns apiece?
They do.
But you only move 4 spaces, right?
They both took damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so now it's Gunman's turn.
Yeah. I don't know if I said it. When he smashed his hand into the thing, he took damage. And
yeah, you did.
And did you hit that guy?
I did, too.
Okay, that's what I thought. So they're both...
Okay.
They're both at a D4 right now for tough. So they can only... They had to move 3 squares and then additional square. So even though it's just 1 square, moving up to you would be their second movement.
Okay. What about guy in the house?
He can't get a clear shot because the other guy's standing in the way.
Okay. So I'm right beside the tractor, so I'm gonna see if my keys fit the tractor, which would be logic, right?
No.
Mechanical?
No. I'm not gonna have you roll for that. I heard already predetermined whether it was for the key or the tractor. These are the tractor keys.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna...
So it starts right up.
I'm gonna get in the tractor.
Okay.
So then what do I do?
You're in a tractor.
I know, but like if I want to drive somewhere, like is it still the same number of squares that I can go?
No. It'd be about... Well, it'd probably be like a step up for your movement, so it'd be like a D10, we'll say. So it'd be 6 unless you roll.
Okay.
So you can either move 6 or you can roll to move.
But I don't have a D10.
I can get you one.
Freaking 1.
Okay, so you move 1, and then that's your turn.
That was productive.
Well, these guys... He's gonna run up and try to swing at you. And that guy uses his whole turn to run around. He would roll it a step down, but you can't get lower than a D4, so he's rolling a D4 already. So he rolled a 3, so he does not hit you. Actually, you're out of Gun Guy's range right now, because he just has a revolver.
Oh.
Okay, what?
Can I run him over with the tractor?
Probably not where he's standing right now. Because
Oh,
you can't,
gotcha.
you don't have that turn radius.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Is there another way to get rid of scars or stress without using resources?
You can make a medicine check to relieve stress, or you can make a willpower check to remove scars.
I'm gonna try for a willpower to get rid of a scar.
Okay, so you roll a D6.
Actually, no. I'm gonna try to get rid of a... No, I am.
Okay, so...
Frickin' 2.
so you don't remove any.
Okay. So then
You try to ground yourself, and you can't quite get there.
For movement of my tractor.
Okay.
5.
And you don't have to roll for movement. You can just move 6 if you want.
Oh.
Just clarifying.
Oh, well. I already rolled.
Yeah, I
that.
know.
I'll go to that side and get out of this stupid farm.
This way?
How the wagon's just like
I'm just gonna put.
trailing
I'm putting
around.
your figure in the wagon, not because that's where you're at, but just so it doesn't fall off again. Okay, so that's your turn. So, and he's gonna try to run up to you, but he can't quite get there because there's a fence. That was 1, 2, 3. He's gonna try to vault the fence, but that will be the last action of his turn.
So how do you? So what does that fall under?
Mobility, which is
Okay.
under tough.
Gotcha.
So he just rolls a d4. He got a 4, so he succeeds.
Okay.
So he gets over the fence, but that's his whole turn. And then this guy's gonna go 1. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So he can't reach you either. That was his whole turn.
What about gun guy? Can't reach me either.
No, you are. If you were 1 square forward, he could,
So how come he's not coming out of the house?
because you scared him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like he couldn't come back out of the house.
No,
or
he
what.
just has a pistol, and you got too close and tried to hit him, so now he's mad or like scared.
Okay. So can I fight from inside the tractor? I can't reach this guy, and I won't be able to reach that guy either.
You can't reach either guy. But yes, you could fight inside the tractor.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to get rid of a stress, which you said is what?
Willpower. I will say, once you leave combat, you can heal your stress and scars all the way back up. But it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do.
How many? I can't see the lines. How many squares till I'm out of the farm?
We're gonna say 6.
And I can only move 5. No, I can move 6.
You can move 6.
Okay, so I want to do that.
Okay. But you're still not far enough. They're gonna give up pursuit. But you are out of. You're out of the farm, so they might still try to follow you.
Okay. So what else do I have that I can do? I can't.
Well,
fix-
that was just your 1. So you can do a willpower roll. You can do a medicine roll. You can move 6 more squares.
Let's do a medicine roll. I got a 3.
So that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So these guys are going to chase you. Okay. So they're about even. They're not quite up to where they can hit you, but they're about even with you still.
Okay. So if I climb out of the tractor, is that an action?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna get out of that. What about? Okay. So the guy inside the fence. Can I fight him?
He's on the other side of the fence, so yes, you can. But
Okay. So I want to fight the other guy then.
so you want to come out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just looking over my weapons. So what? So lethal or non-lethal? I know what those mean.
So you can either say I want to inflict, like I want to kill this guy, or I want to incapacitate this guy.
Okay. Well, I want to kill this guy with my pike.
And mainly it's you only specify if you want to keep them alive for some reason. Because all weapons do lethal damage unless stated otherwise. I think there's like a taser that does non-lethal damage strictly.
And my tough is affected by my scars. So I'm gonna be rolling a d6. A 5.
Okay, so you're trying to hit him
Yes.
with
lead pipe.
okay.
2 scars, and I want it to be lethal.
So that hits, and you do 2 damage to him.
And how many more does he need? 2? So I did 2 back here.
Yes.
So we're gonna do the same thing. 3.
So that misses. So he's going to try to attack you twice.
Oh wait, I gotta add.
He misses, and he misses. Not like he doesn't drop his weapon or break anything, but he misses twice. The other guy is going to try to vault the fence,
He's gonna have to vault over my tractor too. Just
and he succeeds, and then he's going to try to climb into the tractor.
no.
Well, he doesn't even have to try that. He's going to climb into the tractor, and he's going to back it up 6.
What?
Squares.
Why are you stealing my tractor?
Because you left it running and jumped out?
Rude.
Yeah, that's 6. So that guy's driving the tractor.
Fine. Alright, I'm gonna attack this guy again.
Okay.
With my lead pipe. A 3. So So I didn't
By the way,
do
the
anything.
reason the tractor moves a D10 is not because it's a step up from you. It's because it's a tractor and it doesn't move very fast. So
Oh.
like a car would move faster. But
Okay.
anyway.
So I got a 3, so I didn't do any damage.
No.
And I got a 4.
So that hits, and you do half damage. So you
1.
only do 1. So he's still up, but barely. So he's gonna try to hit you again. Goes to swing at you, and he's not holding on to the knife tight enough, and it goes flying out of his hand.
Cool.
And then since that was his first roll and he dropped the knife, the second roll he goes to punch you and just completely whiffs it.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy is going to drive 6 spaces and hit both his friend and you with the tractor. And give me a mobility roll if you want to try to get out of the way.
Ability.
Tough. Which currently for you is at a D6.
6.
So you easily jump out of the way. This guy I gotta roll for. He fails. So this guy, you see blood pull out of his mouth as he gets ran over by his friend in the tractor. Okay, so which way did you dodge? This way or that way?
That way toward the field.
Okay, so you're now in the field, and we're gonna say you're like laying down in the field, basically. Okay, so he's going to hop out of the tractor and give me a stealth roll since you're like in the field.
3.
Okay. You got a 3.
Yeah.
He rolled lower than you. You got a 3, so I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to you and say he does not find you, so he doesn't know where you're at.
Okay, I don't have any weapons that I can attack him with that far away.
The tractor's still running.
Ooh, let's go back to the tractor.
Okay, that would be
Oh.
1, 2, 3, and then you're in it.
And I can attack him from inside, right?
Yes.
And what is he at?
I think you need to do 4 more for him to die. No, 3 more.
Does he have any armor?
No.
So I'm gonna use my pipe.
Okay.
3, so I didn't do anything.
So you miss. And then he's going to try to hit you twice, and he's going to scream, "You made me run over my friend for nothing!"
He's a stupid one that didn't move out of the way of a slow tractor.
And he got a pair of 2s, so he misses.
Cool. I'm gonna attack him again.
I wonder if this game would be better balanced with more people than just like one player.
I don't know, I kind of am enjoying it.
I am too, but I'm just saying, I wonder if, like, I don't, like, your experience is pretty high, you've taken a lot of damage. I wonder if, like, with multiple people, it would be split more evenly and it wouldn't.
I got a 1 when I tried to
Okay.
attack him with my lead pipe.
Okay, so you completely whiff it, and you kind of smash your hand between the pipe and, like, the tractor thing, and you take 1 scar. No, we're not going to say you take 1 scar, we're just going to say you smash your hand.
Alright, well I'm gonna try again. A 3.
Okay, so that's a miss. He got 2 3s, so he misses again.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna try again.
Okay,
I got a 3
so that misses.
and a 6.
Okay, so a 6 is going to hit him, and it's actually a step up from his current tough, so you would do double damage, so you would do 4.
Scars, so he's gone.
He is dead. So, that guy had a knife, that guy had a candlestick if you want to take him.
That was my
Or you can roll a salvage roll on their bodies to see
my
if...
second turn.
Yes. You could roll a
The
salvage...
guy's not doing anything still.
No, he's just hiding in the house. You scared him.
And none of this affects this, so I'm still on a D8, right?
Yes. Yeah, the only 2 skills that are affected by stress and scars are psyche and tough.
Okay, so we are going to try to salvage off of this guy over here.
Okay. So the guy with the candlestick.
I got a 3.
Okay. So you find the candlestick and nothing additional.
And then I'm gonna salvage off the other guy too.
Okay. So you find his knife, first of all. no
Well, I
matter
haven't
what.
rolled
I
yet.
know, but you find his knife no matter what.
I think it was a 4, but it wasn't in my book again because it was outside the box, so I'm not
Yep.
sure what it was. A 7.
Okay, so you find the keys, and the only other vehicle left here is the truck, so you assume you want the truck keys.
Yeah. Is that all I find?
We'll say you find a resource.
Yes. So do I put the truck keys in my inventory?
They're a small enough item that you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. I'm going to...
So you're looking through the weapons.
Yeah.
This guy, while you're over there on the tractor, you see this guy run out the door, and he grabs this guy's body and starts dragging it back in.
Aw, baseball bat.
I never said he grabbed the bat, I just said he grabbed the body. And he's gonna grab the body. He's gonna do that, and then, well, that would be his turn. But the bat is still sitting there. He just grabbed the body.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep in my hand... I'm gonna have the candlestick and the cleaver.
Okay. Do you want to say what the candlestick does?
2 scars, 1 reach, 0 range. It's blunt, so I could do lethal or non-lethal. It's conductive, and it's heavy, so I ignore 1 armor with it.
And I don't think you've mentioned this, but there is a range, or a reload thing on there. But all the weapons you have so far are not applicable.
Yeah.
But that's for things like revolvers. So a revolver, you would have to reload every 6 actions you take with it. So like when you fire it 6 times, you have to take an action to reload it. But you don't run out of ammo unless you roll a 1, in which case you're out of ammo. Your gun is considered empty, which is another tag, until you can burn a resource to replace the ammo, or you can scavenge for more ammo.
Okay. Well, I have a resource, so I'm going to use it to get rid of one of my stresses.
So does that put you back at your regular psyche die?
Oh, I'm at a D6.
That's your regular. That's your regular
yeah,
psyche.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it's your turn.
Okay, so I salvaged off that guy.
Salvage off the other guy.
His keys, and I got his knife.
Yes. And then you got the candlestick.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
What?
So I am going... Okay, so if I roll for stealth...
Yes.
And I get a high enough stealth, how far can I sneak with that?
It's just your regular movement. You just roll a stealth roll with it. So, rolling a stealth roll does not count as an action while you're moving.
So I roll my 8?
Yes.
Just my 8?
Yes, for your tough, because you didn't take stealth as a skill.
The 2.
Okay. So, you try to stealthily creep around, and you're pretty obvious.
So
You're doing like the cartoon, like gigantic steps trying to be quiet. Yeah.
Do I move with that turn?
Yeah, you still take your regular movement. You just aren't hidden. So you would start like right here.
Can I start over here?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. And then you have one more action.
I'm gonna chuck the broken frying pan at Gunman's head.
He's in the house.
This game's stressful. Alright, I'm gonna try my stealth again.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay. So you seem to disappear as you crouch down behind the fence. So you can move 4 more. Or you can roll and try to move farther.
No, let's just do 4.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. This guy's gonna come out here and grab his other friend's body and drag it back into the house.
We're gonna try to be sneaky again.
Okay. You pass by the nail bat on the way.
Oh, where's that?
It's in this square.
So if I go to and pick it up, I have to... That's my 2 turns, right?
No, you can pick it up.
I didn't think I could.
You just can't use it this turn.
I didn't think I could because it's a 2-handed weapon.
Okay. You just can't use it this turn. If you have an empty hand, you can pick up a 1-handed weapon and use it immediately on that turn. But like the nail bat, you just can't use it this turn.
Can I see the stats for the nail bat?
Yes.
Scars 3, reach 2, range 0, bleed, flammable.
Which
can be lit on fire on purpose or on accident.
Yeah. It's similar to conductive, except instead of electricity, it's fire.
Heavy weapons ignore 1 armor. One of the most iconic parts of an apocalypse is the badass character wielding a bat with nails driven through it be that badass with this iconic weapon. Just watch the rusty bits. No guarantees, but stranger things have happened. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the nail bat. So 1, 2, and I pick up the bat.
Yes.
But I'm not using it right.
But you can move your full 4 if you want.
Oh. Okay.
But you do have to roll stealth again.
Okay.
If you're sneaking past that opening, I'm gonna make you roll stealth again.
A 3.
Okay. So we're gonna say gun guy sees you, but you still have 1 action. You can still move or whatever. Because we're gonna say picking up wasn't your action.
So can I get in the truck? 1, 2, 3.
Yes. And you have the key, so you can start it. You can start it, but you can't move this turn yet.
I started the truck. Vroom,
Okay.
vroom, vroom.
This guy, he's gonna decide that you're not worth the trouble, since you literally just murdered 4 of his friends and stay in the house.
Chicken.
I'm assuming you want to drive out of here. Which way?
Well, that way, because I came from that way.
Okay. So you drive down a dirt road, and...
Fall off the truck.
Sure.
Okay, so now that I'm not in combat, you said I can get rid of all these, right?
So for each day you rest, you remove 3 scars and stress.
Well, can I rest for a day?
You have to have... Okay. I'm sorry. You have to have 1 resource outside of combat. Like, you have to have 1 resource outside of combat to rest for a day.
Okay.
Do you want to leave it there for today? Well, that almost brings the video to an end, but it actually brings us to our twist. The twist of this video is, I actually made this game. This isn't a game I just found online, I lied. This is a game that I made from scratch myself. And I did all the little drawings for the weapons and all that, and I designed how the cards looked and everything. I wrote up the little descriptions on the cards. So this was my beta test play of this game. I didn't lie earlier when I said I did play it with my sister's boyfriend once. But this is like this was like the real test. And that's why I started out with my mom going against a gang instead of zombies, is because I was hoping that she would try to do a convince roll and stuff like that. And that we would test out some of those other skills. But I did learn some things, like, first of all, it's too easy to get experience. Second of all, I think I'm going to lower the difficulty, so instead of, like, trying, like, each step difficulty, so, like, a simple roll, instead of having to beat a 4, I think I'm going to lower it to a 3. And that way, like, if it's simple, you roll a d4 and 3 or 4 passes, then with, like, a d6, a 5 or 6 would pass. With a... you know what I mean. It steps up as it goes. So, the table that I showed earlier in the video, I have now updated, and I'll throw a picture up of the updated one. But, yeah. So I made this whole game, and stay tuned for my mom's reaction. She also did not know that I made this game. And then I'm just going to end the video right after that.
But I like this game.
Thank you. I made it.
So, you did not.
I made the game. All the drawings, those are drawings I did. I made this game from scratch. I'm being serious. I can show you the Canva documents where I made it. I wanted to trick someone into playing it before knowing that I made the game, so I used my test subject for it.
What? You seriously made it?
I've been working on this game for like 3 weeks. I'm being very serious. I can pull up like the files where I drew the items and stuff.
Oh gosh, I had no idea.
Good. That was the intention.
And I love your little... Those are funny.
Good.
You did all that?
Mm-hmm.